simple.
The only rules that really matter are these.
Every time you hear this sound, a new mashup begins and everyone takes a shot of beer.
Let's do some shots.
60 minutes, 60 mashups, 60 shots. Ready to play?
You ready?
Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Blame it on the booze, got you feeling loose. Blame it on the drug, got you in the zone. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. 1, then comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Everybody drunk out on the dance floor. Baby girl ass jiggle like she want more. Like she a groupie and I ain't even know it. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Grab my glasses, I'm out the door. I'm gonna hit this city. Before I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. Cause when I leave for the night, I ain't coming back.
When I walk in the club, all eyes on me. I'm with the party rock crew, all drinks are free. We like Ciroc, we love Patron. We came to party rock, everybody is on.
Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up. I'm alive. Tonight I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. I can fly. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop, no. I'm alive. And I'm loving every second, minute, hour.
Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves. And everybody's watching her, but she's looking at you.
I'm glad you came.
What you came for?
I hear your heartbeat to the beat of the drums. What a shame that you came here with someone. So while you're here in my arms, I'll make the most of the night. Well, you're a real tough cookie with a long history of breaking little hearts like the one in me. But that's okay, let's see how you do it.
Yo, what is up, everybody? I am your host, Pikachu. Pika. And this is the Geeks Forever podcast, and we are back. I know it's been a week. I know the last time we were here was when we had Tom Ruger from the creator of Animaniacs and Tiny Toon Adventures. I know it's been a week. It's been one hell of a week. Shit happens, but we're back. And joining me today are the one, the only, the legendary wolf himself, Sonic Terry Bogart.
Hello.
I was trying to mix it together. I had nothing. And
I was kind of expecting to go me last, and then
we got a combination of the Dungeon Master and Mr. Clean over there. And a pirate, apparently.
Nothing fucking fits my giant ass head.
You could have been Mr. Clean. Just put on a white shirt and shave your head.
Oh,
that's too much work.
So all right, so welcome. It's Friday, October 30th. Tomorrow's officially Halloween. Today is Halloween Eve. I guess if that makes sense. I don't know. But for all you Latino,
All
Hispanic
Hallows
people out there, it's Dia de los Muertos.
Woo!
Dia de los Muertos is more than one day. If you don't know what that is, go watch Coco.
Or the Book of Life.
Yes, either one.
Or read a book.
No, that's. I mean, why don't you just kick us in the dick while you're at it?
Read.
Read, motherfucker, read. All right, so now we got Sonic with the skinny.
Not the skinny today. It's the fatty.
I didn't know if you wanted me to say the name, so I called it
The
skinny.
fatty.
That's a PH on there.
You ever
The
seen
fatty.
Undercover Brother? When he's
He's
like,
a
he brings
thick
out the
boy.
big cigar. He's like, let me introduce to you the fatty.
The
Fucking
fatty.
big ass-
Exactly. All right. So to kick things off, I think one of the big news that happened this week was Cyberpunk's 2077, which was supposed to come out in November, got delayed by 3 weeks. It will now be coming out on December 10th. And as usual, like many delays, people are pissed about it. You know, developers are getting death threats over it. It shouldn't be a big deal, but you know, it's just 3 weeks. Their explanation was they have to test out every version of the game because remember it's coming out on PS5 and Xbox Series X as well, and they also had to test out the PC version. So eventually, the PC version was the main cause, and it kind of didn't age well because they said, "Oh, there's no more delays. We've gone gold," and then they said, "Oh, we're delaying." Just kidding.
They probably found like
fool's
one
gold.
glitch. They probably found a glitch they had missed. They're like, shit.
Probably that. That's most likely the case.
Well, this is debilitating.
I would rather them postpone it and it'd be like game of the year rather than, you know, they pull a Batman Arkham Knight where the console versions are good and the PC one is unplayable.
Okay. Speaking of delays, Far Cry 6, which was supposed to come out in February, just got a it will be postponed until after March 2021. No reason given. We don't know why, but it's kind of a big blow,
Because
especially
fuck
like
you, that's why.
yeah, it's probably Ubisoft. They've been pretty petty lately. So anyway, let's see. A big one that came out today was Sony is in the final stage of negotiations to purchase Crunchyroll for $957 million.
For those of you that were wondering if Crunchyroll and Funimation were ever going to make up and work together ever again, Sony's going to make up and kiss.
Pretty much.
You two kids get along. You're not having two IPs.
All right, so another one. It's regarding the Assassin's Creed is actually going to be a Netflix series. We don't know much details. They just announced it, so I guess stay tuned on that. So another game-based series on Netflix. All right, so let's see what's another one. I got a shit ton of them here. Okay. Well, since the last time we were on the podcast, we talked to Mr. Tom Ruger, the creator of Animaniacs and Tiny Toon Adventures.
Very talented.
Very talented, incredibly talented. Speaking of, we got word that this week that Tiny Toons Adventures is coming back in form of a reboot called Tiny Toons Looniversity. It is scheduled to come out on HBO Max and Cartoon Network. Some of the original staff are expected to come back, including Steven Spielberg as executive producer. But we don't know much details about it yet, so stay tuned on that.
I wonder if Tom gets royalties every time they remake his stuff.
I don't know, maybe.
We'll ask him.
You should ask him.
Send him an email.
if he's allowed to talk about it. If not, it's okay. You think cons are not going to happen this year? Well, think again. According to Beaumont Comic-Con, will be happening next weekend. That's going to be happening.
The comment section's tripping over what Jason's wearing.
Jace, what are you wearing?
This is my Dungeon Master costume. For I am the Dungeon Master, and male pattern baldness has struck hard.
Pachinko's talking shit in the comment section, by the way.
Zuko's deadbeat dad. This part does look like Zuko, like a Fire Lord.
It does, yeah. It does.
He called you a
Mexican.
trucker.
Yeah, I know.
Harry is a trucker.
Yeah, he is a trucker, so it kind of jokes on him.
I like the different variants of our costumes. Like, clearly, Keyblade Sonic is the better cosplayer here who's actually wearing a costume.
What are you trying to say? I'm Pikachu, man.
That's your pajamas. You're fine.
Yeah, that's your feety pajamas.
You rolled out of bed and you're just like, oh, I guess we're wearing costumes today. That doesn't work.
I feel attacked. All right, going with the fatty.
No, we're still good. All right. As you may know, Halo Infinite was supposed to be a launch title for the Xbox Series X. That has since been delayed to 2021. Fortunately, there's another blow to Halo Infinite. They lost another director. We don't know any reason why, but
actually, they did.
Okay, what was the reason?
What they had signed him on, he's done.
Oh, okay.
Whatever he was supposed to do, he finished.
Oh,
Dot the
okay.
T's and cross the I's.
He didn't want to stay for them to finish the project, so he decided to leave because his contract is up.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Okay, so
the comment: SJ is cosplaying John Cena.
yeah, she is. That you can't hear her
Come
either.
on, man,
So.
get done with the fatty so we can get to our subject today.
All right, what's our subject then?
We're gonna
The
talk about.
fatty.
Remember we said Halloween
yeah.
trick or treating.
Oh yeah, I forgot you said. All right. So and for your PS Plus owners, the next games coming out in November will be Hollow Knight and Shadow of War for the PS4, and for the PS5, you're actually gonna get a free PS5 game, Bugsnax. It's actually. I know I mean, you give that reaction, but you may not realize this is actually the first PS5 game to come out, technically.
What a legacy it will leave. That's
Yeah,
a tricky question now. It's like,
It's
what
gonna be
is
like it's gonna have the same legacy as Knack.
Probably will.
the fuck is neck?
Exactly.
Exactly. Jinx.
And
And,
you jinx over Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
And also for those in the Houston area, Bedrock City comic book stores will be doing a Halloween sale this weekend. Basically 25 to 50% off a lot of things, comics, figurines, statues, all that jazz. And basically just go out there and have, and some stores are also doing it as well. Game Over Video Games will be doing a Halloween sale as well. If you show up in costume or wear a video game themed mask, you get like 25% off, and that's pretty much the skinny, the fatty.
The fatties. Also, GameStop's doing a
Thick boy.
GameStop's doing a promotion. If you show up in a costume, they'll give you $7 for everything that you're trading in together.
It's all of it. Even your costume. You have to leave that here.
You got to strip in front of them to get an additional penny.
That's right. All right, so we apologize for not having the podcast this whole week, but we're finally back, and we're going to be back full time next week. We're going to be back full time, except for the week of Thanksgiving, to where we'll take like. I don't know about Wednesday, but I know Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we're not going to do anything. No podcast, no special podcast, no gaming, nothing. We will not acknowledge Jace exists within those few days.
I fucking hate it. But this is my first drink.
You also forgot something in the fatty.
What?
Today's the first day that Jace can drink again.
That's not part of the fatty. You should have announced that like the first 5 minutes
Yeah,
before the fatty.
I've been sober this whole time.
Who are you, sir? Where's the old Jace? Oh, hey, there's the old
Jace. To
Jace.
revert back.
Do you think Jace is
Spallone.
Don't you think he's kind of, sus?
I don't know.
Ah!
What?
That was the secret word of the day.
Kind of lead him into it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come up with
Sus.
another one.
I took the shot when I did it. And this is also alcohol.
Jace, you only have one more October left. Damn, you saying you're gonna die like in next year?
Yeah, you gotta word that differently.
Yeah,
'Cause you're asking him to die.
One more October.
One more
October left before you're dead.
before your death.
Oh shit. My cousin went into labor today, so they might have their kid on Halloween.
Aw,
So that's something
congratulations.
exciting.
Trick or treat.
Just
Spooky boy.
The
kind of
treat is
completely overshadow my anniversary, but sure.
the treat. The treat is you got a healthy child. Yay! The trick
the
is
treat.
it's a girl. Oh,
I don't know. Is that a good thing to have your? Because I don't know. People have their birthdays on holidays. Usually, kind of overshit. Like
It does.
people on Christmas, you
I got-
get half the presents because it's Christmas.
having a daughter's great, but unfortunately, when she gets older, I got to fight off all the guys that are gonna start chasing her.
You'll
Monkey's
beat 'em
paw.
off. You'll be beating them off with both hands.
That's right. You don't need her. You got me.
Ooh, that's something else.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So we're talking about Halloween today.
Ooh.
Woo! Halloween trick or treating candy.
So, yes, Pachinko. The 31st is tomorrow, so technically my sober October should have ended tomorrow at midnight. But podcast is on
But
Friday.
He
I thought it'd
swiped
be
his
fun.
privilege card, and we're gonna let him get away with it.
I saved up my days, and so I cashed them in early. As a white person, I can do that.
Yeah, didn't you stop When was the last day you fucking stopped?
Oh, I
drinking?
drank on the podcast the day before on November, the last day of August, so I was getting hammered.
You stopped drinking in September.
What was last month?
September. You said August.
It's like, I don't fucking know what days it's already hitting me.
You're cut off.
You cut me off already, man. You're doing this to me.
Technically, you said 30 days. You didn't say anything about a whole month.
It's supposed to be sober October, but I don't care.
You
Pachinko.
said
It'd
30
be
days.
like that sometimes, and I'm gonna.
You said 30 days. Okay, I'm holding you to it. 30 days. So guess what? 30 days over. Drink.
He said, I gotta do another one now. Ah, this is good stuff. This is my candy. There's sugar in here. It counts.
This is true. So let's talk about Halloween. I know the Halloween this year kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Whole COVID-19 pandemic, economy falling to shit.
Actually, if anything, this probably either you would have been at the fairgrounds and I probably would have been at Onicon because that's literally the weekend of it, which is kind of surreal.
Yeah, the podcast would not have happened today if there wasn't a COVID.
No, we would still have the podcast.
You guys would have been somewhere.
We would have done it live from Onicon.
That's true.
And we can do it on the phone. I can download Reach. No, I can't. I don't think they have those apps available on the phone.
What, Restream?
Oh, Zoom.
Yeah.
There's a way to do it.
We're learning today.
We gonna
Next
learn.
year.
I was watching Kevin Hart today, and he's talking about his dad. You gonna learn today. All right.
Say it with your chest.
He got me saying that he's like, in the video, he's like, I'm gonna have y'all saying that for no apparent reason today. For no apparent reason. By the time y'all leave, y'all gonna be saying it for no reason. All right. Dude, I've been saying that shit all day. Oh my god, this shit is dumb as hell. Anyway, so let's share some Halloween experience. I want to hear from the comment section. What are some of your favorite Halloween experiences? What are some of your funniest? What are some of your
best,
some of the
worst,
candy?
terrible
What do
experience?
y'all normally do for Halloween? I know not everyone goes trick or treating.
I trick or treat.
Well, the last few years hasn't really been just stay at home.
Well, last year, except for maybe last year, I don't
years.
remember if it was last year. The last few years, Onicon wasn't even in October.
No, it wasn't. I think the last time I was in Halloween, the weekend of Halloween was like 5 years ago, I want to say, like 2015. That was like the last time.
I mean, yeah, it's a pandemic and people are trying to quarantine, but that's not going to stop a lot of people from going out to party. It's Halloween. It's daylight savings time.
Yeah, some
in
bars
one fucking day.
Some places are going to do like Halloween parties like at midnight or something.
Yeah, you have to wear a mask. Hey, what do you hear as somebody that's being safe?
Ooh,
a good costume.
What are you? I'm a no masker. Well, you can go no mask your way out of here. Get the fuck away.
Get the fuck out. Who are you supposed to be? I'm a no masker. Well, Well, what a coincidence! I'm dressing up as a guy that's about to beat your ass.
I like.
Jace,
I celebrate Halloween all the time.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how well did Ari and I do on the suggestion?
The tequila is really good.
What kind is it?
This is, but there's only one L. Espolón. Blanco.
Espolón.
So it's really good.
How much was it?
This was 23, I believe. And then the other one is a rum that I have in the All Might cup.
So,
which is rum.
So there's a time we were at Renaissance, and it's just me and 17, and we're going he's walking with me babysitting.
It sounds like a sitcom, The Adventures of 17 and Goku.
So
this is the filler
he needs to
episode.
use the bathroom. He needs me to stay where I am, and he needs to use the bathroom. So he's like, okay, how do I get Jesse to stay here like a fucking dog?
Well, how would you get a dog to do it?
Yeah, so you know what he fucking told me, and I don't remember this. He told me that the dumpster was talking shit to me.
Oh God!
So I start shoving it and running into it while he goes to go pee.
Put it on the list. Shit, Goku has fought for no goddamn reason.
So I don't even remember this at all. I'm like, what? No, a dumpster. Apparently, I started wandering off, but I didn't get very far because apparently the dumpster did like a really good job of preoccupying me and letting him go to the bathroom.
Go fight that dumpster. All right.
I'm on my way right now. As a matter of fact, I'm in the car.
I put him in an armbar.
Dude, I kept
How?
running into it and trying to shove it.
It's got the weight on you and the low center of gravity, but you've got moxie.
I think I was able to get off the ground.
The story goes.
By the way, Death Battle is showing Saber Wolf versus John.
I
Tomorrow.
know it's
Darkstalkers.
isn't that Killer Instinct versus Darkstalkers again.
Yes.
I really don't give a shit. Like this is one of those death battles I'm gonna skip.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna watch it
Darkstalkers.
and skip all the way to the end to where they announce the next one.
That's.
I'll skip to the fight, just because I want to see.
Sometimes I do that. Like when I don't give a crap about who's fighting, I'm like, let me just skip to the fight and see who wins.
Yeah, let's just watch that part. That's all I
Like-
care about.
There was a one.
I
from
definitely
Killer
skip their
Instinct.
in-show ads. I don't
Who-
watch that shit.
Who was it? Killer Instinct. It was like some ice dude versus.
Oh yeah, it was
Sub-Zero.
Glacius versus Sub-Zero.
Yeah. Who won?
It was Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero won.
Yeah, because he was able to like essentially clone himself, like a
But
duplicate.
Sub-Zero, it's also because he could fucking punch through titanium or something. Which
Yeah. They were
everyone in
breaking
Mortal
diamond
Kombat-
in the game. They broke like a block of diamond.
which is one of those things where you include feats from like sports video games for the Mario characters because you don't have anything else to go off of. So you put the mini game that they have in Mortal Kombat to judge how strong someone is. I don't think you should include that because it's a mini game inside the game.
But they have to include everything, all the source material.
Right, but it's not like the storyline or like shown inside
I mean,
a fight.
like they include the fact that Ryu just beat the shit out of like a car.
How quick can this guy beat up a sedan?
He
Like,
beat it
he
up
did
in
it
like
in
less than a
13
minute, so I think it counts. Honestly, he beat the shit out of that car.
That was the fight versus the guy from Tekken.
Oh, that
The
was
one
Jin.
Jin, I think it was Jin.
Yeah,
But
Jin
Kazawa.
lost.
that was a good looking fight. That was a good 3D fight.
Ryu lost to Scorpion, but he beat Jin.
Scorpion's a demon guy who could teleport, who can also punch.
He said
through
he
it.
could have killed him. He could have killed him if he would have hit him with the Raging Demons. Because it has the ability to obliterate your soul.
That means you have a one-hit kill move, which usually,
It usually is.
yeah, which usually means that you win the fight if you have a one-hit kill move like that, unless the other person has something to counter it. Which I don't know the reflex time for Mortal Kombat characters. I know they're all faster than bullets.
17 commented.
We just got done telling a story about how you confused Goku
Yeah. Yeah.
by beating up a dumpster.
No. I told him that a while back, me and you shared it. It was at Renaissance. Anyways.
Change the subject.
Change subject. Anyways. No. What was I going to say?
You're talking about Death Battle.
Death Battle. Oh, yes. A lot of the death, like, some of the death battles I question, like, who asked for some of these?
Some of our most suggested ones. Well, some of their suggested ones are dumb.
They have a lot of stupid ones.
Name of couple.
I have to look
Anytime
at
it's a
them.
My Little
I have
Pony
to look.
character.
Yeah, the My Little Pony versus Starscream. Who actually requested that one?
I don't know. They probably saw it because a lot of people
One
put My Little Pony and
person-
Transformers together.
One person requested it, and that's all it took. There's like
This would be a
1,000
fun
requests for like you know, like
Freakazoid versus Deity Phantom.
yeah, for real. And then like they go with this shit. I mean, I gotta look at the death battles. Let's see, death battle.
Raiden versus Thor. One
Yeah,
of the most
that one was
lopsided
random
fights.
as shit.
It was also one of the most lopsided.
Blanca
when they broke
versus
it down.
Pikachu.
I thought the Raiden versus Wolverine one was better.
Yeah,
That one was kind of weird too.
Like animation wise, I
makes
love that.
sense. It did look great.
Mhm.
They're 3D
oh, like
fights.
Venom versus Corona, or
Yeah,
Not-
Krona from Soul
Corona.
Eater. I never thought about that one, but when I saw it, I was like,
Elfen
oh shit.
Lied.
I'm like, really? Like, who asked for this one?
I didn't know what the fuck her powers were, because all I knew from Elfen Lied is that she could just like tear people apart
Like
with her mind.
All Might.
I didn't
versus
realize
My
those were
Guy.
arms.
All Might and My Guy.
That was
Yeah.
good.
No, I'm not saying it was bad, but it's like, you know, who asked for My Guy? Like, I could expect Naruto or
Like Deku versus
I
Gon. They
I
did that
expect
DBX.
All Might. All Might, I'm guessing, has been suggested a bunch for them, but I doubt Might
Like
Guy
some of
has
these
gone
make
up
sense.
against
Some of these
him.
make sense. Like this one is random. The Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Kakashi. Like how?
They're both pretty much like teachers.
I feel
They
like
usually try to find one common factor that links them together. Like All Might and Might Guy, the names of Might and Might, and they also smile constantly. That's their connecting factor, and that's it. Where Kakashi and Kenobi have a K and a K, and they're both like the teachers of one of the main.
that's you're just splitting hairs now.
That's literally what they do, though, when they decide on what they want to do. They find a factor they can compare it to.
Like like for example, Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Daxter.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
both
see,
video
like
game
that one
characters, and
makes
they both have a
sense.
buddy.
That one makes sense. Let me see. I'm looking at the ones that make sense. Okay. Danny Phantom versus American Dragon. Okay, that one kind of makes sense.
That one was actually, I think that one was suggested a couple of times in like their.
Forums.
They wanted to do that. based
Goro
off
versus
of their-
Machamp, though, that one's just out of the blue.
They both have forearms. That was
No.
obvious. They wanted to do Goro. It's like, who do we have that has forearms?
It's like Toph and
Pokemon.
Gara.
They both have Earth powers. I didn't know that Gara was going to lose that one. I thought Gara was going to win.
Who else did they do?
They also did
Like, you can go down the list. They always have some type of connecting factor.
Yeah, but
that
they
do.
have so
It's-
many videos. Like they have bloopers. Like they
I love the
have
bloopers.
they have their podcast where they talk about it. Then they
Knuckles and
have-
Donkey Kong.
Oh, they have so many videos for each death battle.
That's the.
This one was weird. Hiei versus
They're both
Sasuke.
stupid. Well, Sasuke was like the new Hiei.
I
both
didn't
put
actually
little
see
emo
Enzo
guys with
versus the
lightning.
Prince Assassin's Creed. Assassin's
Ezio?
Creed versus Prince of Persia.
How long
that's
ago
a
was
good one.
that? That seems like it was an old
A
one.
year
I haven't-
ago. Oh no, it's not a death battle. I'm sorry. It's not a death battle. It's a death battle X.
Wow.
That would
It's
have
the
been a
one
good
where
death
you vote
battle.
on. Yeah, that one's a pretty good one.
Oh, there's that Lara Croft and Nathan Drake.
Metal.
good.
Oh, and that's Death Battle X. I don't know why they mix them. Like this one's weird. This one's out of
I need a
nowhere.
playlist.
Aang versus Edward Elric. They're not even similar. And don't say alchemy and bending are like no, they're not.
That's what they're comparing it to. Is that they could both, mostly earthbending, I guess. That they could make things. out
Raiden
of-
versus Thor. Oh, He-Man versus Lino. That one actually made sense.
There's that one of
get two buff and half naked guys fighting.
Well, no,
each
like
other.
their toys, like they were very even the.
They're both
toys were
from
very-
Hasbro, weren't they?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were very. They were the same molds. Same fucking molds.
Thunder cats.
Like Ben 10 versus Green Lantern. That one was.
They're
That
both
kinda makes
green.
and they both have different like ability powers and all that with like
That's
One
just-
creates
That's
things,
just
the other
like-
one
that's
becomes
like,
things.
That's just petty at that point. Like you're just looking for any fucking reason now to like put them together. Like oh, we're gonna
that's how they do it.
we're gonna
That's
put
pretty much how
Sonic
they
the
do it.
Hedgehog versus
the Flash.
the Blue Power Ranger because they're blue.
That's kind of a bad comparison, but
Sometimes it's dumb like that.
that's not a good example.
That's literally what you're like. How
If
you're
it wa-
describing it.
nah, because like think about it, because there's like different. They kind of have like various reasons, like Pokemon and Digimon,
Right.
Ty and
It's
Red,
not always color. Sometimes it's something else
Yeah.
that connects them together. Like
Right.
Sonic versus
One
Mario,
flat,
they were
yeah.
both heads of their gaming consoles, so they wanted to put
Mhm.
them together. And everyone always wonders like who would win in a fight.
I can see why they did Death like the Sailor Galaxia versus Beerus one. Because you have like the hardcore Sailor Moon fans are like, oh, that are they'll just trash on Dragon Ball. Like
We
oh.
haven't pissed off any major fandoms in a while. Let's bring in another DBZ fight.
Well, no, because like the Sailor Moon fans, they're like, oh, nobody can beat Sailor Moon. She can create a universe and all this and all that, and like Sailor Galaxia is supposed to be she's supposed to match her in power.
She's supposed to be stronger. Only reason Sailor Moon won is because she changed her heart, which would make me think that Beerus couldn't beat her because literally the only way she lost was because Sailor Moon made her nice, which Beerus can't do that. So there's your one-off chance to beating the person.
But the
isn't
thing
there.
is, we've seen her full potential. We haven't seen Beerus's full potential.
Yeah, and he's like, and their universe is like way bigger than ours.
Well, because they didn't just do the universe; they did the afterlife. The
Right.
realm
Well,
of the Kai.
their existing universe in DBZ is way bigger than the existing universe in Real World and in Sailor Moon. So when they have like their fights that shake the entire universe, it's more substantial because it's on a much larger scale.
Oh, I forgot about the damn Battletoad versus Ninja Turtle one. That one was one-sided, big time. That was
Leonardo would murder somebody.
he murdered that Battletoad. Like once they got into like, they were fighting and they were like almost even, but once they got into like the sewer and the shadows, Leonardo kept doing the stealth thing and like he cut him up.
Well, also Leonardo is smart. He has comics and everything to base that off of. Zitz is an idiot toad from a video game.
Named
who has
after
some-
Acme.
They all had those really gross, those dumb names. That was a
We'll
hard
prove
game. Though.
that.
Death Battle's just it has some really good ones and it's just kind of out there, like Scrooge McDuck versus Shovel Knight, just because they both use shovels in their games.
No, they both do that pogo bounce.
Yeah,
That's the joining factor. Is that one form of attack?
I'm done.
It's dumb.
I'm
Their
so
reasoning
fucking
for doing
done.
it is dumb.
I'm so fucking done.
I think they figured out how rich Scrooge McDuck was in that episode, though, so that was fun. The answer is very rich.
He's so rich that I actually don't care because I'll never get to see any kind of money that level ever.
Turns out he's also superhuman.
I thought Terry Bogard versus Ken was pretty good. Terry won.
I didn't think Terry was going to win that fight.
I was hoping he would win. Like I didn't know who was gonna win, but I was kind of hoping Terry would win, and I was like,
It was the trucker hat that gave him the power to win.
yeah, the trucker hat. I'm Terry Bogard. Look at my trucker hat.
It's all about hats.
I tipped my hat to you, but I lost it.
So, what are you doing tomorrow for Halloween?
I
Are you gonna
am
dress up like
staying
that?
home. No,
You're gonna
because
stay like
I'm
that? You
married.
should
I'm
stay- you
married
should-
and I'm not allowed to.
You should stay in that all day tomorrow.
Don't get it's hot in here. Just like you're hot in that onesie. It's hot in
It's
this thing.
fucking hot in this onesie. And it's gotta be
No
hot in that. It's
no
the wind.
heat. No heat is escaping the top of this. Is rubber.
What about you, Sonic? Are you hot?
Not really. I don't know. The wig's kind of like, no, it's because I'm wearing a wig cap. Like it's like literally like squeezing
you
my
went,
head
You went all out.
because my hair is so
You're
goddamn. huge.
You're making me feel lazy. Like
Not really.
See, he
not-
went actual cosplayer for Halloween on this one.
I just put on
And
my
we're like,
goddamn pajamas.
throw some shit on here.
No, I was gonna do Tanjiro, but then I realized I didn't have enough. I was gonna do Goku, but I was kind of concerned how the wig would have fucked up the headphones. How would I put it in?
Yeah, that was.
Put it behind you.
Yeah, I don't want to screw it up and all that. I would try to do it behind. Nah, it's gonna fall down.
No, you got to use earbuds.
Nah, I'd rather use ones that connected to the. Yeah, I don't have any that connects to.
You don't have earbuds that can connect directly to the microphone.
No, none wired ones.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Get
it's
yourself a pair at
wireless.
Walmart for $5.
Yeah.
You can get a pair at Dollar Tree for $1.
Oh, those shits don't work.
It works for the podcast length, and that's about it.
The sound quality, shit.
All you gotta do is hear what they're saying.
Cosplayers
That's a
know what to wear for
cosplayer-
cons, but when Halloween comes, they're like, "What should I?"
Yeah,
wear?
we just like. What's up?
We don't fucking dress up for shit. Like I got costumes, I ain't wearing that stuff for Halloween.
That-
No one
it's the
cares.
opposite with me. Like at a con, I don't really dress up at all. Like, but like when I go to the bars or the club or Ren Fair, I have like 5 different cosplays ready to go.
Yeah, it's just like when at a con, it's just like for me, like I just pick any cosplay that I've done. It's like, all right, give me like the newest one I just did. Like Goku is just easy because it's just literally the gi and just put on the shirt and all that. But like this one, because I just came back from eating and I was like, oh shit. I
You
don't
went
have
to
time
eat like that?
No,
Damn.
beforehand. It would have been cool though. They'd be like, oh shit, you're already ready for Halloween. I'm like, yeah, do I get a discount or some shit?
Nah, they would just think, why is this guy wearing a wig?
I did
I'm
eat
like-
places.
I'm like, yeah, either that. I'm like, but I have a condition. I was like, oh.
Oh, make you
Shit.
feel like a dick. I want to take Jace out dressed like that.
You can take him out tomorrow.
House like this.
You need to go out in public dressed like that.
Walk around. If it's Halloween, maybe, or I'll do it at a convention, but I'm not wearing this shit for no reason.
No, we're gonna drive all the way to Dallas and make you go out to like a restaurant dressed like that. You're even fixing the hair like
This part of the thing's pretty nice.
If you take that to like Neil's bar, they'll probably just accept it there normally.
Put on a hat over the wig cap so it doesn't look that weird.
He'll look like
Wow.
Arnold from Hey Arnold without
I
the,
like the
wigs.
lump.
The hairstylized.
You look like
I've
one of those Jewish hats that
a yarmulke.
yeah, whatever. It looks like a yarmulke and your hair's just sticking out from underneath it.
Well, SJ's not here. I had to do something. So I put on
Gotta represent.
big old piece of rubber. Just like that movie. Rubber.
I missed that movie.
Is this still on Netflix? Did they take it off?
No,
What?
it's gone.
Dust in the wind.
That's the one.
He doesn't even look like Zuko's dad.
Yeah. Zuko's dad has actual hair. Like on the top of the head.
And he had it in a bun or something.
And I don't sound like Mark Hamill.
And it was black hair.
Yeah. Zuko's grandpa, maybe. Like Sozin.
Yeah, Eero, yeah. Where's...
Yeah,
Sozin's
if that was white, you could be Iroh from the White Lotus from the
Yeah.
last episode.
I like this. I might
Yeah,
take this design and
Do we?
couple
Good question. Do we have to keep wearing our costumes out the whole podcast? Because I feel like Goku may die in that thing by the time this whole thing's
Gonna
over.
die of heat stroke. Like, well, we can't end the podcast. We'll have to wait for his computer to.
Well, it's
lose-
already been 40 minutes, so and I'm doing fine. The fans are helping. I mean, if Jace needs to take his off, that's fine.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm wear it to go scare some people. I feel like Greg Universe from Steven Universe because bald
Yeah, I
up
was
here
gonna say- yeah, I
and
was
then
gonna
long
say that
hair on the
too.
side. This is so people who have hairdo like this are just
I've
trying to
never
hold
seen
on to their
Steven's
youth.
universe.
Greg Universe is completely bald on the top of his head, but has like crazy rock star length hair, like goes on to his feet.
Why is every
Everywhere
bald
else?
guy afraid of going bald? Like they have to grow out their hair, like Hulk Hogan.
They gotta wear a bandana when they
For
can.
real.
Oh my god, my hair feels so. my
I'm gonna
head
tell you
feels so-
something, brother.
Like every every bald dude.
I have a mustache. Why am I doing this?
Every ball do what?
I was gonna say
Every
every
bald
bald
dude.
dude. Like I was saying, every bald dude just like they're going bald right here, so they grow out their hair on the sides.
Wear a
yeah.
hat.
Put a bandana. Are you Uncle Iroh? They're asking if you're Uncle Iroh.
Uncle
No,
Iroh
he's-
has hair on his head though.
No, he didn't.
Uncle
He was going
Iroh,
bald.
none of them are.
Uncle
He
Iroh was
had
going
like
bald.
hair on the top.
He had a little
was
piece right
bald.
here, but he was going
Oh,
bald.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
he was.
Super receding hairline.
No, he's almost bald. He was practically bald.
Right. I was trying to think.
He had the Hulk Hogan look.
See him bust out with the White Lotus, with an NWO shirt, but new White Lotus order.
Hey, people are saying, is he Joe Dirt?
Joe Dirt.
It's Dirte.
He is the dungeon master.
Yeah, he slides in your DMs.
I'll master your
Yeah.
dungeons. And Goku will pave your driveway.
I mean, at least both of y'all put on costumes,
Goku rolled out of bed.
right? Apparently, like
He
these are
passed
my
out in that,
pajamas.
and then he woke up in it.
Dude, I was second guessing the podcast today. I was like, oh, I'll just take the
You
rest.
better
of the
fucking like I'll drive 5 hours to Houston to come throw something through your window. It's like, this is for the podcast.
I need this. You don't know my life.
He's like, no, because then I was excited for Friday all week, and then you take it away from me.
The dungeon master who comes in with beer. So
All
what's
right.
good, Agumon? How's it going? Wait, who's Agumon?
Is
that me?
Pikachu?
Yes, you.
Everyone roll for initiative. Tell me what you get.
I wish there was an Agumon onesie.
There
That'd be
is.
cool. There is.
Yeah.
I
You know-
just saw
Last-
the Digimon movie, the last. one.
The last Kinzuno.
Sorry, it was
Last
called
event.
The Last Evolution or something.
Yeah, Last Evolution.
It was sad.
Dub or sub.
I watched the dub.
Hmm.
It was something else because I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to spoil it. I recommend watching it. It's really good. But like I feel for them.
Right, like you can understand from their perspective and all that.
Yeah, because like I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm gonna just shut up. But it was really good. I liked it. It's an hour and a half. I felt like it should have been longer.
Out of 10, how many do you give it?
I give it an 8. No, I give it a
Eight?
7.5.
Okay, 7.5 out of 10. Geeks 5 ever review.
I like
Yep.
the art. I like the story.
This-
It just it started off kind of.
How would you compare it to Try?
I like Try, but Try had 6
It
movies.
tries too hard.
No, Try had 6 movies to spread out this entire story, and Try was like, okay, even though the second season characters exist, we're not going to acknowledge them until like the last fucking movie.
Right.
So Try had a bunch of issues, but like, so the way it works is so it's season 1, then it's 2 when they're in middle school, Try when they're in high school, and then the last one is when they're in college.
Mm.
And Try is canon to the last one. Try is still canon because the girl makes a cameo.
Mm-hmm. That was
So-
May, right?
May.
Yeah,
Meiku.
she made a cameo. Meiku, yeah.
Meiku or some shit.
She and then also they did show the like Davis and Cody and those guys.
They show
And actually
them in the
they
movie, but in the Try, they mention them. They kind of show, but they don't.
like
without
silhouettes
showing
and all
them.
that. Yeah. But in Last Adventure they did show them.
They did show.
Right.
They're actually a part of the story.
Yeah, and also they did bring some of the voice actors back. They actually brought the guy who originally voiced Davis in the original series. He was gonna voice him, but apparently he had some trouble recording it at his
Which
house.
one?
So Davis,
Oh, okay.
yeah, he was gonna do the voice for the character. He was gonna bring that role back, but he had some trouble recording at home because the whole pandemic. So they had to replace him.
What's up, Didi? Also, TJ. For those of you that don't know, TJ is in the comment section. He's the one that called me Agumon. He's from the Black Table Podcast. I think they're doing a show today. I'm not too sure. But go and check them out, the Black Table Podcast. They're fucking badass. I was actually on their show last week. Oh wait, did y'all do your show last night or?
They're way cooler than us.
No, yeah, they did it. They normally do it on Thursday. I was on their show I was a pop-up guest. It was last minute. I was in the comment section, then I popped up. But
Just popping.
okay,
What's
we were talking
poppin'?
about Digimon. Like the Digimon. So most of the voices sounded almost the same. If they change, I can understand why they changed them because they're older now. They're
And
adults.
also-
Like there's one scene where they're drinking beer.
Hey, come on, let's go get some Digimon.
And also, some of the voice actors, like who originally did like Fox Kids and all that, they either no longer voice act or they just like moved on or something like that.
The one that kind of was annoying was Armadillomon. He's like, "Howdy, y'all! Like I'm Armadillomon. Hi, I'm Armadillomon." That was the new fucking voice.
They made him a fucking chibi.
They made him like with a squeaky voice. Yeah, it was.
Man, I like the redneck version.
Yeah, it was great. And this one, he's
I'm Armadillomon.
yeah, and then it's all.
I'm Terry Bogard.
He's like, he sounds like Majin Buu if his balls had dropped.
Evil Boo.
Squeak your voice.
My voice does not do that anymore.
No, shut up. Not you. You're the dungeon master. You got to be able to do it all.
I just have someone come in and do it for me.
You look like a fucking firebender.
I was the firebender before it was cool. I cast fireball at 3rd level. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
All right, I rolled a 2. What do I get? Death.
You get a lot of fucking damage is what you get. You get 8d6 of fire damage to your face.
It's like, Goku, how did you get a 2 when there's 2 dice?
You had advantage. I know.
One.
Well, the
Double
dice
twos.
fell in the sewer.
So I just made up a number. And 2 was what you came up with? Yeah. You know, there's a lot of other numbers. 5 is a higher number than 2. It wouldn't have been any better. You would have lost, but it's still a higher
I feel
number.
like the kid from Big Daddy's like, okay, when they're at McDonald's, like, okay, what do you want to eat? Lasagna. No, he's like, no, what do you want to eat? Cheerios. No, they don't have Cheerios. What else? Lasagna. I felt like that when you told me make up a number like lasagna.
That's a food. It's like a layered food too.
How many
Number.
layers are in it? 3 layers.
Okay, you want a 3
Okay.
using abstract information to figure out what you're doing.
I want to know in the comment section what kind of horror movies is everybody going to watch this weekend? If you're going to watch horror movies, I recently just bought for $5 the Dawn of the Dead, the George A. Romero remake where they're in the mall.
Ooh, that's the best one.
The director's cut. What did I buy? The fucking director's cut, or which one did I buy? The extended edition.
They're
About the
all
one where
good.
they're in the fucking mall.
Yeah.
Do they die at the end?
You've seen it, like, right? Like all the way through?
Yeah.
You didn't buy it because, like, hey, this was mentioned.
Yeah, when
one
they
time.
go on that island.
Right. Well, it's implied that nobody knows, but I mean, come on, you're on the island.
I think
And
at
then the
least
camera
one of
falls.
them died.
I think they all fucking died.
Creep
It's
Show
the
and
reason.
move and Trick or Treat. What are you gonna watch, Sonic?
I don't know.
It's gonna watch the horrors of horror, Dragon Ball Evolution.
Gross.
I'm
That's
gonna watch
a good
Rubber.
Hey.
Rubber.
I like how Dragon Ball, we hate Last Airbender and Dragon Ball. But we love fucking movies like Rubber where it's just a tire with
No, 'cause-
telekinesis.
If there was a 4-season anime or something about that damn tire with a lot of backstory and
If there was a
information,
TV
and
show
Rubber
about that
came
tire,
out,
I'd watch it.
yeah, that's a sci-fi original if I've ever heard of
I'm
one.
talking about like 20 episodes a season and an hour long each episode.
It starts off as rubber pellets.
And
like in a
I
factory.
want 10 seasons.
I want it to get the Buffy the Vampire one where they're just like a whole
The
bunch
tire
of them.
dies
They're
and then it
spin-off
comes
characters
back.
as a smaller tire.
Did they ever explain what was up with the tire, like how it became murderous?
No, the plot. I believe the plot of the movie was they were making a movie with like people watching it on set. But
Right,
then
I
those
remember
people
that part.
died, but they couldn't end the movie because one of the old asshole decided not to eat his food and didn't die, so they can't end the movie because the guy didn't die. So it really has no plot other than there's a tire.
Yeah, but like
Kills-
they're like, oh, people aren't really dying, but they were dying because the tire was real and
Murdering.
evil, and
They were-
it was pretty much a Pokemon.
Use psychic,
Use death.
super effective.
Use
Brain aneurysm.
human explosion. Super effective.
Oh no, the tire was reincarnated into a tricycle and still out for revenge.
Oh, that's right. That did happen. I
Yeah,
forgot the
and then it
tire
kinda-
died and then came back as a tricycle.
Because the guy from the movie, spoiler, although you should watch this movie anyway, because no amount of description will give this damn movie justice.
Yeah, it's not.
guy-
Us
the-
explaining it isn't enough.
Like a guy from the movie goes into the trailer and just shoots the shit out of the thing with a shotgun, comes out with the destroyed tire, throws it on the ground, it's like, there, movie's over, and walks off. And the one survivor's like, oh no, it's been reincarnated into a tricycle. The tricycle rolls forward and kills this guy and it rolls away. And they're like, this movie's over. It ends like that. It's just so dumb, but it's so good.
That's for real. That's exactly.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Oh yeah,
It was awful. It was horrible.
it was good. It's a good pain. Like when you rip off tape just the right amount.
No.
Good rip off tape.
It's when you
Good
put.
description.
That's like when
It's a
you
good
put
Band-Aid.
tape. Dragon Ball Evolution and Lost Airbender are like when you put the duct tape over your eyes and leave it there for 10 minutes, and then you rip off
Your face.
your
Or putting salt in the wound.
eyelashes and part of your skin.
I prefer doing that than watching both of those movies back to back. Is that an option?
Putting salt in your wound.
What about
If
Rubber?
I have to.
Rubber.
I'll just watch Rubber. I like that movie.
How much? God damn it! Now you got me questioning. How much
It's a
is it?
good
No,
done
no, no.
movie. We downloaded it, so we're watching that shit tomorrow. That should be like a playthrough on Discord. We'll play Rubber.
Okay, so on Google it's $10. Damn.
Oh.
Oh, it's $9 to buy it from Target. Oh, they got it on Blu-ray.
Ooh, $1.
Wait, where'd you see $1?
No, because you said it was $10 on Google, but on Target's $9. I'm like, ooh, $1.
I'd buy that for
Yeah, but on Target you get the physical copy.
Yeah, so there you go for $1.
Ooh, no, but it's on Blu-ray.
That's a thing.
It's on Blu-ray. Oh, but it's only it doesn't come with the DVD or digital download.
Oh, we'll get by somehow. Why don't you just download it illegally like everybody else?
Because we already got a warning from our internet provider.
I mean,
Wait, really?
Yeah. To stop. They
Yeah.
got T-shirts.
for Rubber?
Yes.
What does it say?
It's just a orange T-shirt that says Rubber. It
tire.
says a film by what's his face Rubber, and has the tire with like laying down at an angle, but with an eye inside of it.
This is so dumb. I love Rubber.
Go
Rubber's
to
good.
Google and type in Rubber movie, and then go to shopping, and then scroll to the bottom, and you'll see the Rubber T-shirts.
Just the way you say it like that. Go see the Rubber T-shirts. Would you like to wear a T-shirt, but it's rubber?
Well, I mean, what do you want me to say, sir?
The Rubber movie T-shirts.
Rubber movie T-shirt.
But you have to type in Rubber movie, otherwise you're gonna get something else.
Yeah. Just like if you write Penn Island.
by Trojan.
By Trojan.
I like the one of the posters. It's that chick leaning up against the tire. Like, there's not even like a girl in that movie.
There's a girl, but not that girl.
Like, yeah, she ain't in that
Not
movie.
The girl.
Oh, I remember that. The eye with the tire. That was the
That was the
It was
original
one
movie
of the
poster.
yeah, it was one of them. You can see it on Netflix sometimes.
Doesn't matter. I still want
Big.
that shirt.
The eye.
Okay, on Amazon, it's
It is.
$3 to rent, $10
eight-
to buy it,
$8. Imagine it's $9, $8, $7.
$10 to buy it. But this is Amazon Prime. You can't. This is not the physical copy. I need a physical copy because I don't like buying only digital because I feel like I don't actually own it.
You don't.
No.
The government owns it.
If that's the case, when that also apply to when you buy games on digital?
Shut up.
Yeah, because all the games that I bought on PS3, unless I have a PS3, I can't fucking play them anymore.
Well, like on Switch too, because there were some games you bought on digitally. Yeah. Did you
Rubber
buy
T-shirts by
and
Trojan.
Wii
Wii.
U, same bullshit.
Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U.
That was pretty much the Wii U in a nutshell.
I bought one and then I regretted it.
You bought a
I
what?
haven't. A
A
Wii U.
Wii U way back when it came out.
I got mine for free.
I thought I was being smart. I was like, oh, I got a new console. It's like, oh
The
boy.
PS1, the Xbox One came out a year
Remember
later.
when the Xbox 360 came out and they had those commercials where the guy's running down the street? I just got an Xbox 360. It's the happiest day of my life.
Mhm.
That's Jace.
Congratulations.
That's Jace right now.
I ain't buying no Xboxes.
Not an Xbox, but that was you with the Wii U.
I got the Wii U.
Yeah.
I was peer pressured into getting it, and then I got it.
And
and
no,
I thought
the
it
person
was
that
really
peer
cool.
pressured you into it is like, no, I'm not playing it no more.
It was really cool for like a day, but then I realized I don't play video games. Apparently, it's a me thing, and then I was done. So I stopped playing it. The
Sorry to
end.
hear that.
That's tough.
And you
Okay,
can't even
here
watch
it is.
Netflix on the damn thing for very long because the damn console controller dies.
Yeah, the portability of it was like 2 or 3 hours.
You can go from nowhere to your couch. That's about it. You can't even go like to your bathroom. Just
I
have to
could,
be
but
fun.
its signal would be weak as fuck.
You could bring the damn console with you, like roll the TV in there.
0 degrees on Twitch says rubber T-shirts by Trojan.
See?
I'd buy it.
Dee Dee says, I may watch The Day of the Lord. It's a Hispanic exorcism movie that just released on Netflix. Ooh.
Dia de los.
Muertos.
Pachinko says, have you seen horror movies for shits and giggles? I mean, that's-
Child's Play.
Horrible horror movies.
like
for shits
every
and
horror
giggles.
movies for shits and giggles.
Mhm.
We tried that once. We were watching, just went to Netflix to pick out the worst horror movies we could find, and there's some bad ones.
David
So
says, you were told to use rubber for safety, but you were told wrong.
That should have been the tagline.
Yes, that should have been the tagline. Gabby says, hi. And then Michael says, so what? So it was meant for,
So we went from the bear to the Pikachu.
Oso de Pika.
it's just for Halloween.
Also,
I'm not about to wear the bear onesie
shut
unless
up.
it's 30 degrees in this house.
Open the window.
It's not even 30 degrees outside. It's like 60.
Yeah, it got hot today.
It was colder
It did.
yesterday. Like,
yeah.
It
Today
was,
was the hot
2
day.
days ago. It was colder.
Like, fuck. I
yeah,
guess
it was
I
like
won't wear a
60
hoodie.
degrees in my house.
Yeah, it feels pretty nice outside. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, this is t-shirt weather, not. Let me go put on my bear onesie weather.
He's gonna wear his feety pajamas.
Walking down the street in your Kirigumi.
Yeah, just static, just shock people. Just
I am Electric Man.
Peter, I'm Jesus Christ.
Bow before Christ.
And he shocks people.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
Careful
That's
where.
accurate.
Oh my God, the tagline for it is "Careful where you tread."
Oh, that's clever.
Good quality. That movie knew exactly what it was.
They knew its audience.
Like, this is going to be really funny for a lot of.
They knew we had low standards.
Some Karen's going to watch this and get really confused.
It got 4 out of 5 stars, and I gotta read
Hell.
some of these goddamn reviews.
Hell yeah.
I think I got like a 67 on Rotten Tomatoes.
It should have been higher. It's much better than.
Oh my God, here's one. Why is this movie so great? I can't even begin to really summarize this movie. It's about a murderous tire in love with a woman. But it isn't about us wishing we could get the girl and stomp out all the things that get in the way. Engaging for those who like the weird and want a good romp around the desert with an audience of people who don't question being forced to starve and then sleep in the desert without shelter while watching a freak of nature engage with the world without saying a word. Oh, a 2-star review. I really wanted to like this. I could probably stop there, but I'll explain why it isn't wonderful. The premise of the movie is a rubber tire goes on a killing rampage through some tiny town. If they had stayed on course with that idea, this would have been a very silly, extremely funny movie. Sort of like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes was silly and funny. Quirky is fine, but in doses. This movie never could figure out what it was, and what you spent over half the movie not seeing the tire at all, but some side story and a story and a story that was not only not funny, it was painful. How painful? Batman and Robin via George Clooney painful. For the few laughs, it did nicely, but we're far in between, and we're better off not wasting time on this one.
I feel like the movie could have been like a Robot Chicken joke. Like something Robot Chicken would have made. It's like, the murder is a tire.
Oh my
or
God.
South Park would have done.
This one's great.
Dumb.
This was great.
The movie, they complain about the side story of it being that was part of the funny part, is that they weren't being serious at all. If you just went with just rubber tire, it would be too serious and it would get boring. But the fact that they made it that dumb side story made it.
You hear Jay's getting all passionate and defensive.
It's a
about
good movie. Fuck that guy. They're wrong.
Here's another one. It's a 1-star. Now I understand why my friends no longer let me pick movies. ... As I'm sitting on the couch looking for new movies to watch as monsoon season is full swing, I came upon this jewel of a movie. At first, I thought in a way, could someone have produced a movie about a tire? But I figured that if someone did it would have been a great movie, right? Turns out I was wrong on many different levels. Now, to start, it is indeed no one's fault but my own for having selected to watch a movie about a killer tire, other than my girlfriend who convinced me that it was only $4. But how bad could it be? So we set off to watch the movie to watch this tire adventure. After the opening scene, she was ready to turn it off, cut my losses, and watch someone basically anything but whatever very questionable movie we were about to watch.
Anything but tires.
Now, before this movie, if I spend money on something, I will certainly get my money out of it. But this, however, changed my mind. I'm boring. Boo.
So they didn't watch the whole thing?
I guess not. Like, his girlfriend thought it was shit. So if his girlfriend hated it, then he has to hate it by default.
Yeah, drop that loser. She doesn't know what she wants.
I know, she doesn't.
Oh, yeah, but that was kind of a twist.
Fucking, get rid of that. You don't need that kind of...
And for one, who sees a picture of a tire in a trailer and it says rubber? It's like, this is going to be a great movie. There's no way this could be bad.
This is going to be like
clearly a couples movie.
This is going to be like Leonardo DiCaprio movies level good.
Oh yeah, that tire really emotes.
It's got more facial expressions than the chick from Twilight.
Kristen Bell.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Kristen Stewart.
Stewart.
Kristen
Bell.
Kirsten Dunst is from
Kirsten Dunst.
Mary Jane.
She didn't do a very good Mary Jane either.
Yeah, there you go. Is that you say like that? Like you quickly went to
you want to know a bad actress? I'll tell you a bad actress.
For real.
You wasn't very good Mary Jane.
Here's a plank of wood.
That's Plank from Ed and Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh, the emotion. I can really feel it now.
I know, right? The damn good actor should have won the Oscars over Leo.
The one of the side characters in the Twilight movies, the one who is also an actor, who's a friend with Kristen Stewart, does an impersonation of her that she picked up for during the filming, and it's hilarious. She's like, and she just doesn't emote. She just kind of shake her head and squint and like bite her lip because that's all she did during the movie. He's like, oh yeah, this Kristen Stewart.
You ever seen Men in Black 3 where he's trying to find out what happened to Kay?
Yeah, Will Smith, Asian Jay.
Yeah, Will Smith's trying to find out what happened to Tommy Lee Jones. He's like, older guy, smiles like this.
Reminds me of that Robin Williams thing where he's like, I can do a good impression of a hot dog.
the whole that was Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
Bro, except
Kirsten Dunst was also in an interview with a bad part. Yeah, she was. She wasn't that way. She was also in Small Soldiers.
She was also in Adventureland.
Yeah. Also,
so was Michael Cera. Was Michael Cera in that one?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, Michael. Oh yeah, Adventureland.
He was one of those two actors who can't act.
He looks
He
like
only
Mark
plays
Zuckerberg.
himself.
Michael Cera and the other guy who
I
played
liked him.
Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg. That was it. The two who can't act,
They look like each other.
and they look like each other.
I don't know. What's his face that plays Deadpool doesn't really act that well either.
Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
He does.
He plays himself.
That's what the role they wanted to play. He's
Even
been
as-
in roles where he actually has to act.
Even as Pikachu, he would just.
He's
Very
like
twisty.
as Pikachu. He sounded like Deadpool.
Yeah.
That's literally why people
hilarious.
make all those Pikachu Deadpool jokes.
Like,
Pikachu.
it was pretty much the same character, except without the cussing and the guns.
Yeah.
The movie would have been even better with those. Would have solved that mystery real quick. You shoot fucking Ditto.
Except the movie was dumb because they're looking for the dad, and it turns out he is the dad.
Yeah, so it kind of gave it away.
Surprise. Also, there's a Mewtwo,
Yeah,
which is
like-
obvious.
So So according to the Pokemon timeline, that's 20 years after the events of Pokemon Red and Blue.
And that Mewtwo got captured again.
Mewtwo's always getting fucking captured.
Whoever is the world's smartest Pokemon, I'd fucking know not to get
It's supposed to be the
captured.
strongest, but it's not.
Doesn't Alakazam have like an IQ of 1,000? And an exponentially growing IQ at that.
Yeah, that's saying a lot considering the fact that there are a lot of people that don't even have an IQ of that much.
Of 69.
It's, you expected me to say nice because I'm not saying it.
Nice.
Nice.
You did say nice eventually.
You
But not
just
in the
said
same
nice.
context. Not in the same
Yeah, it
context.
still counts. I just blurred out the other parts of my head.
It's like saying, oh, a kick to the dick is still a pee-pee touch because it got touched.
Yeah, that's technically.
Quagmire would think that. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, it still counts. Do it a few more times, but harder.
Jesus Christ.
Nowadays, he's like. Some of the episodes are like.
Now I'm a good Christian boy.
They what to him?
I don't
Yeah, they
watch
pretty
Good
much.
Family Guy.
I don't know. Apparently, they kind of like nerfed them in a way.
No, why? Come on.
Well, they replaced the actor who does Cleveland too. They're trying to get too like politically correct, so they can't have the rapist that is Quagmire on the show.
He wasn't a rapist. He did it with consent, right?
No, there was one he did.
I
He
know.
did. He raped like an underage girl.
Oh,
Or at least, and certainly at least attempted it a few times.
Yeah, there was an episode he did get arrested, but he essentially got away with it because his mom slept with the judge, and the judge pretty much told him, "Oh, by the way, yeah, you're free to go." Because there was one part in the courthouse, like Peter goes, "Oh, don't think of it as 20 years. Think of it as 2 10-year-olds, you sick freak." That's what Peter
Age is
flat out
just a
told Quagmire.
Holy shit. Holy
Yeah.
fu-
Yeah, I think they were gonna do they did an interview with the producers and all that. They were gonna do a Me Too episode with Quagmire. Even Seth MacFarlane admitted like he's like one of the most despised characters in the fucking show. I'm like, Jesus. And you voice him too.
I mean, but he's got more. I don't know. I think I would have preferred a Quagmire show instead of a Cleveland show.
Yeah, they did a cutaway gig on that too. Because he was like, "So long, bitches, so long with your stupid chicken fights and your fucking cutaways and all that." And he's like, "Hey, why is there a moving truck next to Cleveland's house?" Because he thought he was getting the spin.
The spinoff. I just didn't like the Cleveland show. Like he just he doesn't have enough charisma for his own show.
Yeah, it was whatever. I didn't really pay attention.
I can't
Like,
stop staring at Jace's fucking wig.
they were like, what was it? Because there was Family Guy, there was American Dad, and they did Cleveland Show, and then they did Border Town or some shit like that.
I love Border Town. It's a great show.
I don't know what was Border Town.
It's about this racist.
Exactly.
It's about this racist white dude that's a border patrol officer, and his neighbor's Mexican. And
I
they
never heard of this show.
it only had one season.
It only lasts for like 4 or 5 episodes.
No, it had a full season.
Oh, it did? Oh, okay.
It had like
I
10
remember.
episodes.
Oh, I don't remember much of it. I don't know why it's not on.
It was on Netflix for a while.
Okay. I remember it was on Netflix. And then Seth MacFarlane was going to do. He was going to do a remake of the Flintstones, but that fell through. That didn't really work out.
I can see why
That
Border
would've been-
Town didn't work out because it was literally making fun of everything that Fox stands for.
Mm. And also, he went on to do the Orville, and then now he's signed with NBC. And he's still doing the Orville.
Even Family Guy makes fun of Fox.
Yeah, like
They're allowed.
Simpsons
Everyone on
make
Fox
fun of
makes fun of Fox. If
Yeah.
you've been on for more than 10 years, you can make fun of Fox.
Yeah, Simpsons made fun of Fox several times.
Futurama
What are you gonna
made fun
do?
of Fox when they got
Futurama did too, yeah.
the Box Network, and then
Yeah, the box network. And then there's that one scene where there was a Simpsons episode from a few years ago where like Bart was Homer was found out about illegal movie downloading, and then Bart about to teach was like, all right, Homer, here's how you do it. You have to go to, and then they cut to the Fox logo. It's like the Fox network is not allowed to show this. So instead, we're going to show a scene from the NASCAR, and then they show the NASCAR thing, and then immediately goes, and that's how you download movies, Homer. Basically, they cut the whole scene.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah, I like that. I like that scene.
makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's the episode where basically Homer's so frustrated with theaters, he finds out about illegal downloading, and then he does all these illegal downloading, like these movie parties, and then essentially Marge became a snitch.
Yeah, no.
Well,
that makes
he
sense.
also was a moonshiner that Marge became a snitch on.
He's done all kinds of things where Marge snitches.
Yeah, and then
Just
he was like, when he was getting arrested, he's like, I wonder whoever did this feels guilty, and I bet they're thinking right now that they shouldn't have done what they did. It's like,
oh, Homer.
oh, Homer.
Why? Like, how did he end up with the snitch?
I don't know.
I
It's like
Like,
King of the Hill, where it's like how
Snitches aren't
Hank-
attracted to guys like Homer.
back in the day before he was a rock star too, but when he was in high school.
Yeah.
So he had a
When
band.
he had hair.
Yeah, he had a band and everything. Well, Homer's like, if you add all the days he's been alive, he's like 70 years old.
Pretty much.
But didn't they cancel Simpsons, or they're still making new episodes?
No, they're
still-
they're
Still
actually doing
pumping them bad boys out.
Yeah, they're doing a new Treehouse of Horror tomorrow
Where are they
It's
showing
like-
the episodes though?
on Fox.
Saturday.
Also, on Sunday. My bad. Sunday. My bad.
But I thought
Um,
Disney owned.
Yeah, but they'll still show it on Fox, and then they show it on Disney Plus. They stream it on Disney Plus the next day, I think.
Okay, because they didn't buy all of Fox. They bought 20th Century Fox.
They only bought The Simpsons. They haven't even touched Family Guy nor Bob's Burgers. And all. Well, Bob's Burgers they did, but I don't know. They haven't said anything about Family Guy.
I don't think Family Guy's owned by 20th Century Fox.
I don't think so.
No, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Don't leave
Yeah, we're not.
ever.
Oh, podcast
Okay.
is over.
Motherfucker.
Are you gonna go do what I think you're gonna do?
No.
Oh.
No.
Just gonna go poop.
Yeah, and then because I remember Family Guy would make fun of Disney a lot too. I mean Fox as well. And then they did this one episode where it was like a focus group or something like that. And then they did like a scene from BoJack Horseman, which is literally Peter as BoJack, and he goes, "No more words, but a horse guy." It's like the fun. It's so stupid. Oh my god, I don't know. It's just it's like the funniest scene on the fucking episode.
Right? No, they bought Fox, Hulu, and FX. But no, did they buy FX? I thought they bought ESPN or part of
I don't-
ESPN.
I think so.
I don't
Trying
think
to remember.
FX is part of that deal. Because when it comes to Fox, they bought 20th Century Fox and all its properties and licenses. But
Mm-hmm.
a lot of their licenses that they had reverted back to the original owners. Like Dragon Ball, like they think, oh, they now own the license of Dragon Ball, they can make their own live action movie. It doesn't work like that.
No.
They only had a distribution license. They didn't have like we can make our own shit license. But so we have a lot of comments. Kirsten Dunst was also in the interview with a vampire. I didn't watch that shit. Noise, David saying noise. But tomorrow's Halloween. There's going to be a lot of people that are still. A lot of people aren't going to trick or treat. There's going to be a lot of people trick or treating. They're going to do the trick or treating thing because they want to. Well, you can't stop people.
Yeah, you can at the end of the day. I mean, there's even some bars who are like, they're going to do like costume parties and all that. Like some stores are going to do costume contests and all that stuff too. It's for shits and giggles. I'm sure it's safe enough to do it.
If I have to go do job searches for fucking unemployment, then the bar should be open again. It's bullshit.
Anyway.
Sunday, We Rise and Black Table Podcast show up.
Oh, we're doing that again Sunday?
No.
Oh. But we should. Oh, yeah. We did talk to. We'll talk about it after the podcast.
Talk about it after. But
Yeah,
we
we'll
don't have
talk
anything
about
going on Sunday. We have nothing going on this weekend. I have plans for tomorrow.
I know they're doing that. I don't know. People are promoting the hell out of that anime store that's opening in that College Station Mall.
Which one is that one?
They call it. I forgot what's the name of the anime store. There you go. We'll quick plug it. Screw it.
Don't plug in the one that's affiliated with Matsuri.
No, I know, not that one. It's called High Five Anime. It's opening at the Post Oak Mall in College Station on Sunday. So it's not that big a deal. It's pretty cool.
There's a lot of anime shops opening up, and it's
pretty surreal.
There's too many.
I think had it not been for the pandemic, I think for starters, some of them were planning to do it anyway, and I think they realize now since not many cons are happening, they're like,
who the hell are you?
I think I shaved too much. Right here.
Ugh.
Oh, I just noticed you shaved. I couldn't stop staring at your head.
It's too fucking hot. It's literally a rubber cap.
Oh, you did shave a little. You went with that Western. I live in the.
It's my old Tammy. Come down to the saloon and get your sarsaparillas.
I didn't understand a single word you just said.
Oh, I found the clip of the scene where like the whole how to download movies on The Simpsons, and then Fox cut it.
Back in my day.
Fucking onesie is hot.
You don't need a theater to watch the movie. You just have to illegally download it.
Illegally download it? Is that legal?
Who knows, but it sure is easy. I'll walk you through. All you have to do is...
The Fox Network forbids the broadcast of step-by-step instructions for illegally downloading copyrighted intellectual property. In the meantime, please enjoy this footage from NASCAR's 2011 Martinsville Cup.
So NASCAR, and then they go. Because we were bringing up how Fox sometimes I like to make fun of the networks they show it on. Too many anime stores, and yes, some don't last long. Some of them don't. There were a couple of anime stores around this area that didn't really last long. Ooples, that was one.
Well, it's kind of hard to compete because, like, even
cons and all that.
like Target and Walmart are now selling anime figures.
They do, yeah.
Online.
Like the
Online
Gotenks,
too,
they
yeah.
have a Gotenks at an anime Japanese store. It's like $30, $35, $40, and at Walmart it's $25.
Mm-hmm. I've seen that too. Even they're selling SH figure arts at a Target. They had that regular Goku one. I was like, oh, okay.
Plus, you can get everything on Amazon. You can get everything on Amazon for $10 cheaper.
9 times out of 10 is like $10 cheaper.
I look like that villain from the Boruto anime.
I've never seen Burrito.
You look like Sheamus, but if you shaved your head.
Yeah.
Sheamus.
He's the Irish guy from WWE.
Yeah, the Celtic
He
Warrior.
was also in Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, he was.
Isn't he? Which one did he turned in?
He
One
was,
of those.
Bebop. Or,
That was it.
He was
Bebop and Rocksteady.
He was Rocksteady.
He was Rocksteady.
He was Rocksteady.
Yeah.
He's the one with the yellowish. I mean, he was with the orange red hair.
Yes.
So
He's
he was
Irish.
one with Sheamus hair.
Irish.
I know who Sheamus is. Super
Just
pale.
make sure.
Smack
You never
on
know.
shore.
All Irish people know each other.
That's not true.
It's in our Irish blood.
Is she
That's
not
not
Irish blood?
You get a pamphlet every month it's called Irish Weekly, even though it comes out every month.
I wish
Do
Riku.
you get one that says Privilege Weekly? What are
That's
your
a
perks
white
for
that,
this
that
week?
that actually comes out every week because
I say he still looks like Joss Whedon. Yeah, he still
Yeah.
does.
Is it
He still
weekly or
looks like
monthly? Like
Joss Whedon.
Privilege Monthly. These are your perks this month.
Privilege Monthly.
Oh yes.
Don't forget to get your Starbucks gift card in the mail.
All right, can you do that, Sean Connery? He's like, "Hot shingles in your area."
Sexy singles in the area, you say? Fantastic.
Probably he's in his mid 90s.
Hot shingles.
Someone says you look like Josh Whedon.
I know, I just said that.
Yeah.
Joss Whedon.
I don't know what Josh Whedon looks like, but I'm gonna.
Joss Whedon looks like an out of shape Chris Sabat.
At least you're not.
Or an out of shape
At least
Jace.
you're not
Or an
fucking
out-of-shape
yellow. I look like one of three things: Pac-Man, Pikachu.
What doesn't help either is that the peak in your onesie on top of your head, there's his cheek or her.
It's
Pikachu
right here.
cheek,
Looks
and
like a
the
fucking.
ear.
Looks like a
Look
fucking
eyes.
eye.
You look like a bee.
I wasn't gonna say B, but I was gonna say I look like Walter White from Breaking Bad with the hazmat suit.
The big yellow hazmat suit. We're just gonna make some meth in here. It's science.
Yes,
Like,
where to
when you
cook.
gotta do a podcast at 7 and make meth at 9.
But first, we have to clean.
Yeah, I was gonna say either a hazmat suit or you look like a bee. Because
I own a
Doesn't look good.
tavern and I give adventurers tips on where they can get a lot of money.
lots of bees.
Go downtown to get yourself some nice bee honey. Avoid the bears.
Hey man,
Forest bears.
Speaking of that, they were showing a bee movie. I recently
Okay.
watched it again. I was like, why the fuck did Jerry Seinfeld made a movie about bees?
Because they paid him a lot
God
of
damn
money
it,
to
the
do
ears, the ears won't stay back. I'm edgy chew.
Yeah, you look like a bee.
it. Emo.
Yeah, you
Just
do
so
look like a bee drill. There you go.
down in the dumps.
Down in the dumps. They
I'm
never
sad
ask
at-
where's
I'm sad at you.
They always ask where's Pikachu, but they never ask how's Pikachu.
That's right.
Or like they always ask where's Perry, but they never ask how's Perry.
Who's that Pokemon? But how's
that Pokemon?
It's like that's. I still laugh at that meme. A hawk, Tony the Hawk.
Because it's funny because Tony Hawk recently like told a story like this happened recently. Like someone did not know that was him.
Right, he was ordering food or something. They didn't know it was him.
Yeah, they were like, man, Tony Hawk, man, he was such a fucking legend. I wonder what he's doing. I'm like, yeah, I wonder too. And then someone said, Tony Hawk's like Perry the Platypus. Nobody knows what he looks like until he shows up with a skateboard. Then people actually know who he is.
A hawk, Tony the Hawk.
Tony the Hawk.
A hawk. Tony the Hawk.
Gotta get some sweet, sweet potion.
A trucker?
Are you gonna go
Terry
fight
the
somebody
truck.
tonight?
What?
That's what tequila and Hennessy does.
I don't have Hennessy.
To kill and
I don't know what your problem is, Goku, who always have to fight somebody.
I'm not. Yeah, I got a problem. Yeah, I got a problem. It's been like, you know what my problem is?
Sobriety.
No. Mexican.
Nailed
There you
it.
go.
First try.
First try. All right, Batman. Whatever you say.
First try.
I saw the Lego 2 movie. By the way,
I didn't see the second one.
Which thought I liked it. I liked
when
the
they
second
showed
one.
Rex for the first time, I was like, wait a minute, I think I know who that is. And I am like, is that what's his face? And I was right.
Yeah, it was kind of, especially they're voiced by the same guy. Kind of gave it
Yeah.
away too.
Yeah.
Who?
Chris Pratt voiced both of them.
Chris Pratt does a Rex
And Emmett.
and Emmett.
Rex from Jurassic. What? Who the fuck is Rex?
In the movie, there's a
There's
guy
a
named
new
Rex.
character introduced,
Yeah.
Okay, so he's played by
the
the
Lego
same
movie.
guy.
and he's from like this other Lego. I don't
Table.
know. Right, and like they don't say like where he's from at first, but then I'm like, I figured it out. I'm like, oh, okay, I know who he is. Okay, yeah.
They're both voiced by Chris Pratt.
Yes.
Yeah, but he
Oh.
has like a deeper voice for one of them.
I mean, the skilled ear could tell.
And they kind of make fun of his Jurassic World role because he's in a ship that can travel through space and it's manned by raptors.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, whoa, hey.
It's like that scene from it's like the scene from the Lego Batman movie where they pretty much just like shit all over Justice League and Suicide Squad.
I like the Lego Batman movie. I
The
took
Lego-
my daughter to see it.
The Lego 2 movie, they send the Justice League, and they're like, "Where's Batman?" Oh, he's off doing his own spin-off. He's doing his own adventure, and then they have no more heroes. We have no more heroes. The Justice League is gone. They haven't come back, and Marvel won't get back to us. All we have left is what's his face in the original Aquaman, because they had Jason Momoa or whatever the fuck Aquaman, and they had the original
Aquaman.
blonde Aquaman.
That's pretty much. That was a good movie. I like that.
It was much better than
you expected.
The
because it
Aquaman
didn't
movie.
seem that good at first. Like
No, the Lego movie.
the second one, like at first it didn't seem like it was gonna be that great, and then it got better. Then it made sense. Like, oh, okay, this makes sense now.
Too bad they didn't have Lord Business or the cops.
Yeah, you hear
Liam
Will
Neeson.
Ferrell. You hear Will Ferrell like throughout the movie, but you never see him.
Yeah.
Because he's not a bad guy anymore.
No, yeah, business is there.
Lord Business is
Lord Business is there, but I'm talking about in the first one. They showed Will Ferrell. They showed him physically.
Yeah.
But in here, it's just voices.
It's just his voice. Because they show the kids. They show the live action part where it's the kids playing with the Legos, and they show the
On
mom.
Planet Duplo.
They show the mom. They show the mom. They show the kids, but you only hear Will Ferrell's voice. Like she'll call him, like, "Honey, can you come help me?" "Oh, listen, kids, listen to your mother." You can hear him yelling from a distance.
And also, they didn't have the cop either. Liam Neeson wasn't.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah, Liam Neeson didn't come back.
Which
But
kind of
that
sad.
was kinda
He was
sad,
really
actually.
good in the first one. Hey, buddy.
How you doing, kids? I saw the clip from Ted 2 where Liam Neeson shows up. He's buying tricks.
He's like, yeah,
I have a question for you. I'm understanding that these tricks are meant only for children. Yeah, that's
no,
what the
he's
commercial
asked,
said.
are they exclusively for children?
Exclusively for children.
No.
No, there we go. So I'm going to purchase these.
Have you seen? Have you seen any of Seth MacFarlane's like live action movies?
Not except
Like, I know
only Ted.
Only
You
Ted.
never, you never
Ted
seen A Million Ways to Die in the West?
No.
That was
What is it?
that was pretty good. There's that one scene where Neil Patrick Harris's character takes a shit on his own hat during a duel. Like they're supposed to duel each other, but like apparently he had diarrhea and he fucking took a dump all over his hat.
There's something we have not acknowledged.
What?
At the end of Ted, Liam Neeson got his ass whooped for eating the cereal.
By a bunch of kids.
Yes.
Yes.
C.
Let me go check something.
All right.
All right. Do you remember the New York Comic Con scene of Ted 2? Where they're all
When
fighting
he
it.
was
They're all pretty much fighting each other. Then that Goku cosplayer like started charging up and he got hit in the fucking crotch by a cannon.
yes.
I can remember people always bring that shit up to me. I'm like, yeah, I know, I've seen that movie.
And when Goku comes back, part of his body will be shaved.
Would not surprise me. Actually, you should surprise him by shaving off. If you're gonna shave the whole thing off, just shave the whole thing on. Surprise him, like what?
That means I'd have to leave and then leave you here by yourself with all of the people. You can't have
Hi,
that kind of pressure.
peoples. Hello, peoples.
You
Well,
and your trucker hat. Is it attached to the wig or is it just on the wig?
Yeah, it's just on the wig. Yeah, but it's too big. The wig is the hat barely
Hat
fits
is
in.
not big enough.
The hat's not big enough for the two of us.
I have been told I look creepy through my messenger, and my daughter says, "Yay, I can see you on TV. It looks cool." Like, oh, that's adorable. Quit being a butthead.
He's the butthead.
He shaved his whole body. You shaved your entire body, Goku. You're muted.
Unfortunately, my dad wants me to go to the store.
Okay, I want to be the other one with this for the cosplay on.
I'm still kind of in a robe.
I'm cosplaying a Dragon Ball Z fan.
The biggest DBZ.
Background character number 3.
I think we're actually going to wrap it up. We only have half an hour for our regular time, and man, we really don't have much to talk about, so we just wanted to come back and acknowledge Jace is back to normal. Yay.
Jace is back to
Nice
normal, y'all.
alcoholic Jace, the normal Jace.
Back at Jace.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll be back on Monday.
Bye, Felicia's.
Bye.
That's
Bye.
awfully sus of you.
Stop being sus.
Hey, you said it again.